much can this carry?
120 cars.
Oh, I thought it was 80.
It's 120.
We're underground. Are we going underneath the sea?
Yep.
Yeah? How can we go underneath the sea? We can't swim.
No, we are actually in a train.
Train can't go under the sea.
No,
Can't
it's
swim.
under the level of the max level
Of the sea. Oh, it's beneath the sea. In the rock.
Beneath.
In a tunnel.
But
We're in a tunnel
yeah.
going to France. There's Luke. And Andrea. And Susie. Yeah, we're on the Euros tunnel, and gosh, it's been a little bit stressful getting to through the various checkpoints. Not helped by the fact that the car key is struggling to switch on the car. Andrea, while I was at Speaker's Corner yesterday, Andrea had to abandon the car after 25 minutes of trying to get the thing started. So I had to come away a little bit early from Speaker's Corner last night and detour to go and
Do you know
get the car
that?
started. Yeah. Oh, this little boy can read so well already. It blows our mind every time it does it. Okay. We're going to go to see the Palace of Versailles. Let's see what that looks like. You don't need to stay in the car, you can get out if you want. It's a hot day in Paris. We're at Versailles, Palace of First Impressions.
It looks like gold.
That looks like gold.
Looks like.
It does, doesn't it? They call this the Gilded Age, these buildings. Looks like they're having some refurbishment. The stonework looks very clean, immaculate. Like Andrew just said, it looks very new. You know,
Wow. And see,
it's very new.
this must. Yeah.
Oh, of
Must
course.
have taken like a few years to actually build this thing.
Oh yeah, many years.
Yeah.
Many
Maybe
years.
even 20.
20 years. Yeah.
Even 25.
25 years. A quarter of a century. Over there's windows at the height, floor height. Floor height is changing all over the place. As we go up this slope. So we're closing those windows.
And look, the wall is also will take a long time to build.
Even the wall would take a long time to build. Yeah. Well, they use concrete form, like they make molds, and they just use big pieces of molded wall. Same with this, actually. It's all molding. So they just make like a concrete, like a jelly, and when it's hard, it's like this stone. They make the jelly with
Look
small
at that,
bits of stone.
friends. Doesn't that look like gold, friends?
Oh, it does look like gold.
Well, it's not gold.
Oh, what is it? Just gold paint.
No, like, yeah, it's gold paint.
Okay.
But it looks cool, though.
Yeah, it does look cool.
That looks very.
Would you believe people with horse and carts had time to go about their business in this way?
Can I go down?
You can go down. You might find the ground's a little bit hot, so let me stand you over there in the shade by the gate. Let me not get on this lady's picture. Yeah. Okay. Down you go.
There.
Let's have a little peek through here.
Wow.
Oh, this is maybe the main quadrangle. Yes.
Look at this.
It's impressive.
Glasses.
Yeah, when you get up close, this paint looks, you know, like old gold paint. It's pretty cool. But it's obviously a wrought iron metal thing. Look at the height of the floor there, this first floor. Yeah, it's very high. Higher than the next floor. So that would make me think that they've combined two floors. They got rid of one. All the rounded windows there, the portholes. Yeah, it's an impressive little courtyard. A lot of stonework.
I would like to go in.
You'd like to go in? I don't know that we can. Let's have a little walk around. Hmm?
Nah, I don't think we can.
You think we can? Yeah, I think you belong in there.
How can we?
You want to climb the fence? Go for it.
Up there. Look up there.
Whoa, that's high.
See that?
Yeah, that's very high.
That looks like gold.
Yeah, that looks like gold. Let's go for a walk. Yeah. Some of the buildings around here are obviously like these buildings have around them in their neighborhood, also impressively built, but clad, it seems. And again, the same cladding we see in London, other places. I don't speak French, but I think this says something about being restored in 2008. So, you want to find lots of shade? All right. It's a hot day today. This hasn't been restored. This is in the same kind of condition actually. And if you look at that in the flesh, as it were, it looks like there's a repair there. There, that damage. What's for the acorn munching? Not the happiest of scenes. Palace of Versailles. The touts, the glorious of France. France is a country. It's one of the few times you can say the C word without people being offended. See, again, windows, and then a door. So the floor level here for this door, not the same. Yeah, the works have not really been touched. It's just the facade that's been overhauled or redressed maybe, but and the wood framing is new. Again, remember this is horse and cart time, right? This is people struggling to keep themselves warm. No electricity, maybe a little bit of gas, but not like big pipelines of it, like we have now. I know you could say, well, a super wealthy individual can just get lots of slaves and they will turn out this just because they love him. It's normally a single individual landowner rather than any kind of establishment, organization or government that could have been involved in all of this. So there's a little bit of a pond here. This pond, when at rest, is parallel to the pond adjacent and to every other pond on earth. Every other pond, including the pond in your bath. It's so easy, it's so simple, but the blindness is so powerful. Again, the same kind of iconography you get in England and other places, you know. Really having a go at it. This could be carved actually. Yeah, I'd say that this is a carving. I would give this a carving actually. I do, not those. I don't think that those are carved, I think those are preformed. That and that character, whatever they come from. What is that helmet? Dude, looks like a pretty sore guy. Wow. But yeah, I think they're not carved. I don't think they're carved. But this I think is carved. And looking towards I think the west now. Just arrived here at Versailles, so I don't quite have my bearings, but I think we're going away. This will probably be south facing, and I guess the main facade. I can think of worse places to live. I love the amount of view that we have here. As far as the eye can see into ever-shrinking horizon as the atmospheric occlusion combines with, well, my angular resolution and the natural laws of perspective, which a few people yesterday were really wanting to step away from. They can't really get hold of those concepts. It just has to be, it's going over and over and over and over, but never down, just over. There is no down for these ball boys, just over, always over. Now I've misplaced my family. Let me try and find them. But before I find them, let me just point something out. This first floor here is, again, way shorter than the second floor. The third floor, I would hazard that's a tack-on, that's an add-on later on, because, as we know, this wouldn't have been the original ground. The original ground is beneath our feet, you know this. I would say that this is a tub, so we're not at any sort of water table, this is just a pool, and that was probably done by the Victorians. But beneath that is the original front door. And imagine if Versailles, if there's original images perhaps, or they knew there was originally a pool or pools like this, then they would be simply down below. So yeah, here's the view back from the pools to the whole of the Palais. Yeah, it's got an impressive long frontage, and as I say, I think it's beneath our feet. And what I would offer as evidence of that is this embankment is sloped quite steeply down there. Whoa. So your colonnade down there, and you see that it drops right down there. Okay, 15 meters off this parapet. And then here again, if we go over the edge, then look how deep those people are down there. All of a sudden, I guess this is one of their centerpiece gardens. It's got a nice waterworks down there. Again, every one of those bodies of water is perfectly parallel to the one beneath, the one above. That could be a representation of our world, actually, with all the levels to the top, the pyramid scheme that we work in, all of us down in the bottom pool trying to get up, despite all those, what are they, frogs or turtles? They're turtles. No way. You know what they say. Water always levels, and we're built on a turtle's back. Of course, turtle is Taurus. So it's really just a clue about the toroidal electromagnetic nature of this place. All of it. I bet someone could decode this artwork as well. Oh yeah, so big steps down, as you can see. So that's already well below the curvature of the earth, and I'm only like 500 meters away. See, we do live on a globe. So even though these water bodies are level and parallel, down there is a boating lake there, and a glober would tell you it looks like it's rising into your horizon. Actually, that's a trick. Of course it's level, but the glober would tell you that it's actually curving down. Go figure. Very typical of Paris, in style, but still plenty of mudflood around. Down there it's vents for the downstairs, vents for the downstairs, vents for the downstairs. intersection here. Could be in any European city, I suppose. There's plenty that look like this. Downstairs, downstairs, very small downstairs. Same here, here's the back streets of Paris.